want to get your thoughts on the SEC and CFTC seemingly backtracking on Ethereum being a commodity. And this is post-merge. Chair Gensler, for the most part, has not echoed the statements of his predecessors, Jay Clayton, Bill Hinman, and these guys who said Ethereum is not a security. He doesn't want to talk about it. He just talks about Bitcoin. And then Rostin Benham, chair of the CFTC, about maybe a couple of months ago, also kind of backtrack saying Ethereum is not a commodity. What are your thoughts there and how they're doing this with Ethereum?
My thoughts are they care about who has the authority to get to say who has to do what. Mm-hmm. And so they're not talking about principles. There's no principle-based discussion about, is Ethereum decentralized enough? Was it security? Like those conversations are gone because those conversations are just too practical and clarifying. And we're not in a period where people are seeking clarity. Well, the regulators aren't. They're seeking, obsequious compliance that they are in charge. And so if the rules, like we have this thing of, do we live in a nation of rules or a nation of men? They're definitely, well, we live in a nation of men and we are the men and you are, you're here to bow down. And so there are no principles being expressed at this time as to like what these terms mean, what it would take to be. And if you are a security, like, okay, so what disclosures do I need to do? What's the process for me being a proper security? And if I'm not going to be a security, what does it look like? What do I have to avoid? What is sufficient decentralization? What is, if you're just going around saying, well, the Howey test from 1934, it's there, it's clear. And, so if you can't figure out how to apply like the principles of fruit trees to your token offering, that's your problem, right? Like we did our job and we're just here to collect when you screw up. And that's, frankly, I'm being, but that's how it feels. Like, I don't think there's a lot of people running around right now thinking about, oh, I'm going to launch a layer one protocol because they feel like they're going to get the crap beat out of them.